What's up? So today, wow, why are you doing an accent? Oh, it's me. Oh, okay. Something about this. I really love Yuri Manga. That's me. That makes me sound like a weeb, but the surprise I am. And maybe that wasn't surprising. Anyway, Yuri means girls love the genre of manga in Japan. And Yuri is associated with the lily flower. Fun fact! So today I'm just going to talk about my top series that are complete. That's important because then you don't have to deal with the pain of having to wait maybe a week or 2 weeks, maybe even a month for the next chapter to come out, only to forget what happened beforehand. You're like, what happened? You have to reread the whole thing and be like, oh my god, I'm caught up. And then you have to read it again and be like, oh my god, there was only 1 chapter, and then you have to wait again. Yes, you know that feeling? It sucks. So what I mean by a series is that at least has 2 volumes. Lots of Yuri isn't really long in general. Maybe like one-shots, or they're like maybe a couple chapters long. It either gets like canceled or cut, dropped. So sad. The top series that are complete, so you can binge the whole thing and feel great closure at the end, or just sadness that it's over. Something that you should know is that my preferred story type is one with lots of angst. That's important. There's lots of will they, won't they? Oh, this person likes them, but they don't like them back. But do they not, or do they? And slow building romance. What's that word called? They build up the love. Or build up the relationship and the feelings over a long period of time. Slow burning romance. That is my shit. A lot of these on the list are going to be a slow burn romance, lots of angst, lots of feelings of like, oh god, that's so cute, because, you know, girls are cute, and so is love. Love is so cute, especially when it's fake. What? Anyway, let's get to the list. Shall we? Hey, yes. That was a very long intro. My first one is also the first one I've ever read, so I might be a little bit biased, and it's this one, Girlfriends. It's a little bit on the nose, but you know what? Whatever. So people should really stop calling their friends who are girls girlfriends, because it gets me really confused and like, oh my god, they're gay. Only to be like, and then my husband, and you're like, what? I thought you were gay. And then it's sad, and then it's just like, oh man. Anyway, that's a whole different topic. I have the whole series because I love it, and it supports the mangaka, yay! What is Girlfriends about? It's about a girl who's lonely. Oh, that's sad. And alone. And is a shy, introverted, booky type. A lot of these tropes in Yuri, but you know what? Whatever. And then it's like outgoing girl who's super extroverted, has lots of friends, loves fashion and other stuff. And it's about how this girl who didn't have any friends, and then how she navigates her friendship with this other girl, and how maybe it turns into romance. And then dealing with all the feelings with it. The series might have helped me with my own feelings with the whole what? Being gay. And yes, I don't know if I need a synopsis for it. And they become friends. And then maybe more. Number 2. I read this pretty recently, and I also read it while it was ongoing, so that was a whirlwind of emotions. I also read Girlfriends as it was ongoing, so might it. So the next one is called Still Sick. And I don't know why it's called Still Sick. Besides, actually no. Still Sick. So it looks like this. Super cute. Super cute. There's 3 total volumes, but I only have 2 of them now because the 3rd one's not out yet. But how did you read it? Well, online. But, you know, most of them support the author, so great. What is Still Sick about? Still Sick is about a OLs. OL, which means office lady in Japan. I guess they like their acronyms. And they have a lot of OL stories. Yuri, because it's pretty common. Whatever, okay, what are you talking about? One's a programmer, and then another one who works in general affairs. And they become friends. And then maybe something more. Okay, well, okay, so the programmer girl is a super Yuri fan. So, you know, I guess that was relatable. Oh gosh. So basically, the general affairs girl finds out that this programmer girl is like super into Yuri and draws her own Yuri doujinshi. Ugh, I can't. Why does it sound so terrible when I say Japanese words? Whatever. It's whatever. It's like fan fiction, but with manga. Is what a doujinshi is. Stop. Just stop. Doujinshi. The programmer girl draws that. And there's lots of those. You want to ship these two characters together, and there's not a lot of Yuri around. A lot less so than, you know, straight romances. And a lot less Yuri anime. What can you do when you see an anime you really want these two girls to get together? You put on your Yuri goggles and be like, oh my god, I ship them. And even better if you can draw them together, right? You know, I wish you can draw sometimes. Anyways, general affairs girl. I don't even know if she's actually general affairs. She finds out. Okay, actually no, wait, okay. Well, she sees her at her event selling her fanfiction manga. And be like, hey, I know you because you at my work. And she's like, oh my god, I can't believe that you found out about my secret hobby. So then at work, the program is like, hey, yo, like, don't tell anyone that I am a secret Yuri fan who draws these fanfictions, okay? Like, threatening, but not threatening because she's a programmer. But she does do the little wall slam thing, which is another trope. Huh, wow, there's a lot of tropes. She's just like, please don't tell anybody, because that would be bad. And then the general affairs girl is like, okay, maybe. Actually, is that what happened? Then she's like, okay, but then we should be friends. How did that happen? Huh. And then after that, they just start hanging out a lot and be like, hey. And then the general affairs girl has a secret. Oh my god. Then moves the story along. I'm pretty sure if I say anything more, it'd be spoilers. Okay, like, I don't know how much of a spoiler it is for a Yuri manga, unless that was a spoiler. Oh, just read it. It's amazing. I really like this series because it kind of showcases demisexual people and their relationship. Demisexual, if you are unfamiliar with the term, means that you don't develop any sexual attraction unless you have an emotional attraction. Until you have an emotional connection with somebody first. At least that's what I think it means. And I would know because I'm pretty sure I identify as one. What? I guess both of them kind of fit into that. It also leads into the whole slow burn kind of thing, and also will they, won't they, really gets me. It's kind of nice seeing different sorts of people being depicted in a different manga, instead of just like, oh my god, this person's so attractive, I'm in love. Also, I know jealousy is not actually good for real relationships, but can you really resist the whole jealousy trope in a fake romantic novel / Yuri? Oh, anyway, there's a little bit of jealousy in the that was still sick. Yes. Next one, really convincing that these are really great, right? Just so convincing. Number 3, Strawberry Shake. This one's kind of old. It was my like second or third one I read, and I can say I've been reading these a long time. What was my history with? Okay, before I knew it was gay and all that, I was like, oh my god, I'm like, you know, like. So I mostly read regular shoujo manga. Gosh, I cannot read it anymore. It's just so, oh my god. And you know, you move from that to like yaoi, which is boys love. And then you move to Yuri, which is girls love, yay! And then you graduate. Hey, I'm graduated. It's unfortunately not everyone gets to graduate to gay. What was I saying? So I haven't read Yuri in a long time, but once I discovered it, I was like, oh my god, I'm all in. So how many years has it been? Maybe like 6 years ago. 6 or 7 years ago. So this manga is pretty old, but still great. So Strawberry Shake. It's about this one girl. She's an idol. And then she has to take in this apprentice who is trying to be an idol. Wants to learn her ways and what it takes to be an idol and la-di-la-ha-ta-ta-ta. The idol doesn't want to do it. She's like, are you serious? I have to babysit, blah, blah, blah. And then she takes one look at her and was like, oh my god, yes. yeah, I'll do it because she fell in love. Okay, so maybe this is a fall in love at first sight story, but the other person didn't fall in love at first sight, so it's still slow burn, right? But I also really like the unrequited love story. I mean, I like the unrequited love, but I also like requited love, but you know, it's like angsty because it's unrequited. You're like, oh my god, why won't they like them back and blah blah blah, da, 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 da. So it's a lot of angst. But anyway, I'm not saying anything about this story because even if it's unrequited or not, is it or is it not? I don't know, just give it a read it to find out. The idol girl is very, very obvious about her affection, so to speak. The apprentice is completely oblivious and dense. My god. And then it just goes on this journey of her trying to help the apprentice become an idol and how she deals with her antics. And it's hilarious. It's cute. It's just cute. What can I say? Whoa, you can say more about the story. What else happens? I really don't have anything else to say about that. The fourth one is Kase-san. And bloody blah because all the chapter titles changed. Kase-san does this. That one's actually pretty long. So it also has not epilogue, another series after it. So it did pretty well. You got another series and another okay, green light, great. Oh, right, wow. It's another story about high schoolers. There we go. That's it. Just kidding. I mean, okay, so there's this, most of the stories, it's about high school, it's about a romance between an unpopular girl and then a popular girl, and then apparently they like each other. It's like, what? That's crazy. Or if they're not unpopular, like quiet, shy, maybe has one friend, blah blah blah, has black hair. One has black hair, one has not black hair. Can't really tell because they're black and white, so I guess they need to make the differentiation. Or one wears glasses. Usually the nerdy one wears glasses. Weird. But this one is the person who's more unpopular with one friend, has light hair, and does not wear glasses. So there's that. And she is the plant appointee who waters flowers for the school, takes care of the gardens. The other girl is Kase-san, and she is a tomboy, cooler than all the boys. What they explain a lot. In case you missed it, she has shorter hair, and she is the ace of the track team. Super popular, has tons of friends. It's about these two girls. It's this meeting in friendship and so on. I don't know if it's actually a spoiler to say that there's romance in this, if it's a Yuri, because there's romance. So it's like an unlikely friendship. I guess. The point of view of the plant appointee is like so in love with this Kase-san person and all of her anxieties and worries and insecurities, how human. And to add to that, romance and love and all that stuff. It's also very cute. What else can I say? It gives you that feeling. Somewhere around here. Yeah! It's cute. One's called Yuri Moyo. Each chapter is like super short. It's only like a page or two. It's about 4 sisters and each of their Yuri loves. Each chapter is about a different sister, so it's like a little jarring because it's like, oh, I was getting into this relationship and then now I have to switch to this person and then it switches back 4 chapters later. But if you want, you can read them all in different orders if you want. Another one, it's not like a continuous story really, it's more like of a slice of life kind of thing. It's called Collectors. This is about, well, they're people who, one is really into clothes and fashion. Those are the items she collects. And one is a professor and she collects books. So it's basically about their relationship together and how they really bounce off each other about, oh, you buy too many books, or you buy too many clothes, and they're already in the relationship when you are introduced to them, and there's like some flashbacks too, so you get to see their romance and la la la, and it just feels more adult and mature, but also it's still romance. You still care about these characters, and you feel that they care about each other, which is basically all I care about, or that one of them does. And the other one is maybe. As long as there's a maybe. I'm holding out for that maybe. Last series, that is called Love DNA XX. It's cute. Why don't I say it's cute? Honestly, my bar is that, is it cute or not? If it's cute, I'm gonna like it. If it has great art, I'm gonna like it. It's about a dystopian world where all the men have died out. There's only girls left. Seems like paradise to me if you're talking about what. They separate girls and make them Adams or Eves. And if you're an Adam, then you are masculine. You take on the role that basically guys would have in society. So you don't get to choose, I don't think. Whoever the powers are choose for you, and you're like, okay, and they go to a like prestigious school. So yes, another high school. The Adams are separated from the Eves in the school, and they all have their little cliques. And they also have their like hierarchy. The main character is trying to prove herself. She's like, I'm gonna show them, I'm gonna get revenge because of something that happened to my mother in the past. And she really wants to take down the top person. Top Opal, I guess? Are there nobles in this story? Whatever. Whoever is in the top of the hierarchy, she wants to take them down. And she meets whoever the top person is, and they form a friendship, even though they are both Adams, and that is against the rules. Because even though they're both girls, they have to get with an Eve. Yeah. Yes, and then the Eves on the other side of the school, or wherever they are more feminine. They're taking the traditional role of the female, and they have to do whatever noble females do. And then the Adams learn sword fighting and stuff. Anyway, it's that whole thing, and then it's like, oh, forbidden love, maybe. And then she has to deal with feelings. Yes, so that was my top. How many was that? 8? Those are the men. Go check them out, please, and then buy them because obviously they're the best, and the mangakas deserve a little world of la 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 la. I think you can buy most of the manga on Amazon, I guess. Definitely available at your Amazon or your local Kinokuniya if you live next to one, or in Barnes & Noble. Check them out if you want to or not, because I was so convincing. Yay. Bye.